Your brand is not your logo. It is the feeling people get when they see or hear your name. Every day, agents accidentally kill their own branding by posting and saying and sharing things that make consumers roll their eyes and scroll right past them. Today, we're going to cover all the things you need to do to keep your marketing from looking cringe. Hey, it's Mark here with the Hiller Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I have you covered here along the beautiful Florida Panhandle from Pensacola all the way through Panama City Beach, where our team has been fortunate enough to serve over 1,650 families and sell over $500 million in real estate in the past 12 years alone. Ready for cringe number one? It's all about you, never about them. If every post is just listed, just sold, look at my award, I love helping my client, lose the my. You don't own them, they're not a dog. You're talking about yourself, not your clients, right? People care about what makes them feel good. What does this mean for them, their home value, and their investments? How the market affects their plans and thoughts, what they can learn from your wins and losses for their future transaction. Turn it into an education. Turn your flex into lessons. We had 7 offers on this one because we did X, Y, and Z. Here's what that means for you if you're thinking about selling in this neighborhood. Give it away. Cringe number 2, low quality, everything. Blurry photos, bad lighting, stretched logos, random colors, too much wording, 10 fonts, 1 graphic. That stuff screams, I do not pay attention to the details. If you cut corners in your own brand, why should someone believe that you're going to handle their largest asset and transaction with care? You do not need a full design team to do this. What you do need, though, is clean, simple templates, clear, easy to read fonts, and consistent colors and to-the-point messaging. Photos that do not look like they were taken on a flip phone. All right, cringe 3, sharing your drama and negativity. Rants about clients, leads, other agents, politics, your negativity in the comments. It may feel really authentic, but to a potential client, it feels like a liability. It feels like maybe you're not emotionally mature enough to handle their transaction. People want to know that you are steady, that you handle stress without blowing up online. Can you vent? Can you express it? Sure, but also come with the solution in how you solved it. Hey, I was upset about X, Y, and Z, but this is what I did. Educate and inform. The worst one I ever saw was an agent actually posted a screenshot of a very uncomfortable conversation with a client. What potential client wants to see that? They don't want to be next. They don't want to be made fun of online, even if you don't share their name. Save the venting for your group chat, your husband, your wife, your kids. All right, cringe 4, inconsistent personality. Some days you're hyper professional, other days you're completely wild on stories. Consumers do not know who is showing up if they hire you. You could absolutely be fun and real, just make sure the core values show up the same on all platforms. The quality line never drops below a certain level. Remember, you always have to be okay with what you post because a stranger could be potentially hiring you based on what you post. Your marketing is a job interview that you do in the public every single day. If your marketing doesn't align with what they believe in, then you probably aren't going to get the call to begin with. Remember, people do research before they reach out. Clean it up, keep it real, and make it about them, not just you. That is how you build a brand that pulls people in instead of quietly turning them off. So, how do you uncringe your brand in 30 days? You don't need a full rebrand. You need to just clean it up a little bit. First week, audit everything. No excuses. Scroll through your last 30 to 60 days of posts and ask 3 simple questions. Would a stranger trust me with a $500 to $1 million decision based on this? Is this post about me and how great I am, or does it help them in some way? Does this look like the same person every day or a different character with crazy emotions that are sky high and down low the next? Am I being myself, or am I trying to be someone that I'm not? Look, they can tell. They want you to be authentic. You do not have to delete your entire history, but you should figure out what needs to stop showing up moving forward. Week 2, pick your content lanes. Random content equals random perception. Choose the 3 or 4 pillars and stick to them. Education. Here is how X works in our market. Proof. Here is someone I helped, and here is what I did to help them. Local. Here is what happened in our area and why it matters to you. Personal. Here is who I am as a human. Relatable stories that bring people together. Every post should land in one of those buckets. If it does not, it probably belongs in your private life, not your public brand. Week 3, upgrade the look without overthinking it. You are not a design agency, but sloppy visuals scream, I don't care. And if they're hard to read or interpret, it calls for an easy scroll on by. Fix the basics. Choose 1 to 2 fonts, 2 to 3 colors, and then commit. Use the same logo placement, the same style on your graphics over and over. Stop posting screenshots that show 14 notifications at the top and 2% battery. Remember, you can't click links in Instagram posts. You have to have a third-party site like Linktree to direct your links in your bio. Simple, clean, repeatable wins over fancy and inconsistent all day long. Week 4, make it insanely obvious who you help and how. Most agent bios are generic fluff. I love helping buyers and sellers with all their real estate needs. This does nothing for you. Shift to, I help first-time homebuyers stop renting in XYZ. I help military families PCS in and out of our area with less chaos. I help move-up sellers trade their current home in for their forever home with a clear plan. When people land on your page, they should know in 3 seconds who you are and how you care and what you can do to help them. Next, make your content about conversations, not performances. Your brand gets a lot less cringe the second you stop treating it like a talent show and more like a conversation with future clients. Before you post, ask yourself, would I actually say this to a real person at the kitchen table? Would this help someone make a better decision, or is it just noise? If the answer is no, I would never say this out loud. Don't post it. If the answer is, this would genuinely help someone understand the market, the process, and their options, you are on the right track to a successful post. Most agents are not losing because of one bad reel or one corny post. They're losing because they are inconsistent. Show up. Look, a few times a week, at minimum, daily is ideal with clear, helpful content. Month after month, not just when you feel inspired or when you are forcing yourself to go make a post. In the same voice, with the same standards, regardless of how many likes you got yesterday. Consistency is what turns, oh yeah, I follow that agent into, oh yeah, I trust that agent. Clean your brand up, stop posting like the main character of a reality show, and start posting like the person someone would want to hire to help them with the biggest transaction of their life. Hope you found this video helpful. Hit the like and subscribe button down below, and we'll see you on the next one.